All right, everybody. So this is the non playing part of everything. Um, I have first of all, I'll show you guys. I've been going back and forth with Tom Bukovac. I'll show you so you guys actually can see. Yes, me and Tom have been emailing each other about 20 emails apiece. He is an unhinged, not nice person. There's a screw loose. Now, I obviously am not gonna I'm not a doctor, but by the way he talks and having a degree in psychology along with music, and that was part of my whole gig was to understand the human mind. And I thought I was going to become a teacher, an actual guitar instructor. And with that, I thought, and this is part of the how I teach with you guys is I use psychology and the human brain to kind of understand the different paths it takes to get to point A, or to actually use your brain and expand your mind so that you're not like everybody else. That's my goal in the teaching part, to share and pass the torch with you guys. I do a lot of different things on the fretboard as opposed to most people. Um, One of the things he said was the mic I wear. It's up there. He said it looks like a big black cock in my mouth. He also said I was in a monogamous gay relationship with Gus. But here's the problem with that. And then he threatened me with, oh, if you go that route, and I, because a lawyer contacted me and says, cyberbullying inquirer YouTube out of Nashville, multiple victims. Now you guys know that wasn't me because it would have said Tom Bukovac out of Nashville. So somebody is behind the scenes, and it's probably somebody works at one of the labels. Al Sharpton was contacted as well for the racist remarks. And then he threatened with the LBGQ thing. Oh, my sister-in-law or somebody's ahead of the LBG. And I said to him, I don't think she would take kindly to you making fun of a gay lifestyle when that's what she supports. And here you are behind the scenes making fun of somebody. Even if it's a joke or not, it's doing a disservice to you and your family, actually, and is making you it shows that you're like a hypocrite in support of what your family members are doing. And I said, it's not a good look. I said, joke or not, at your position in the social media influencing, you should not be doing that. And that's what can get you in a lot of hot water in the industry. So it's not that it's not funny. It's not that it's that bad. The problem is when you're in the industry, you are frowned upon and looked at with a microscope. So let me just put that out there because I don't, people are. He also said that, and I'll show you right here. It's this big paragraph on the bottom right here. This one, let me see, right by my finger. You can read it. Total fucking hack that nobody has, that wears a headset mic that sounds like absolute shit and looks exactly like a big black cock in his mouth. Again, racist comments. It's not doing you any justice to talk like this and to somebody that thinks it. So my personal opinion of him, he's a fucking hack. He's a good guitar player, but he's fooled a lot of people. If you watch some of my past videos on the half truths, you're not really lying. Like I watched something where they were talking to DeLeo from, and he was saying, well, he's got all, he's done all this work with so many people. He's even fooled. The Tom only has 100 session credits with celebrities. The other 1,900 or plus are regular radio, TV, bands. Some people didn't even make it. Even he is fooled because Tom isn't exactly telling the truth on the credits. Now, I questioned him in the emails and he won't answer. But if you go down back into this email, he insults my people. Do you think the few dozen dumbasses that watch your pitiful little channel actually believe any of the shit you tell them? Well, that's up to the people to decide. But I have a lot of evidence and a lot of factual stuff that I say. And the fact that he won't take any challenges or answer the questions publicly kind of shows that he deflects and won't answer. They all know that your tone sucks, and they all know that I have literally forgotten more about playing than you'll ever know. So in one of my emails, not one, 4 or 5, I challenged him. I was willing to put up $15 million in an escrow versus his 100K for 10 minutes of his time. You know what his answer was? I'm too busy playing with real musicians. Again, he knows the truth and isn't going to take the challenge. So any of you fans of Tom that think that he's almighty God and that on guitar won't take a $15 million 10-minute payday. What does that tell you about him? He's scared to battle somebody like me, and he knows he's out of his league. Now, I'm not saying that I write better stuff or any of that. I'm saying technical wise, I'll shred his face off. Yeah. So we got that going on. And there's a whole bunch more to get into about that. I'm not going to get into all of it. And then we have our good friend Zakk. So Zakk was talking about a picture. So I posted a picture of Tom Murphy, and I called out Ron. Now Ron I thought was Tom Bukovac, and I thought he would take it. Here's the actual reverb listing. You can see the pictures of people are cut out and placed into the picture. Zakk thinks he's smart, and I've already done this to other trolls where I catch them and mic drop them. So Gibson Man and all them think, oh, good, you caught him. Why do you think I singled out Ron and showed the picture? Because I was hoping he would catch it. Again, I have degrees in psychology. So what's so funny about this? Well, let me show you my address. 3306 Street is the code right there, right? The listing's in the same city. Zakk, you didn't do your homework good enough. It's in the same place I live. Zakk. You got played, bro. And now you look like an even bigger moron. How's that working out for you? How did that YouTube warning work out for you as well? So you're not going to make a video about how YouTube warned you, are you? Or how your views have went drastically down. Coincidence? No. These guys with the I gotchas and all that, you try that with me, I'll burn you. Because I'll set you up somehow. And you're going to have to be on your toes to catch it. I've already been through all this. And I've done this my whole life with people trying to do I got yous in the magazines and this and that and interviews. Oh, you said this and you said that. Yeah, I say a lot of things. But you know what? At the end of the day, the most important stuff that I say is very close to the story that I said 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Again, proof is in the pudding. It's in what you say. It's in what you do. It's in how you play. You want to come on here and don't believe me? That's fine. Learn some guitar. It's all power to you. Maybe I help advance somebody and they go, you know what? He can play. So what? I enjoy his channel, even if I don't believe him. That's what the whole thing is about. It's about your freedom, not mine. I'm just here to give you info. Oh, it's pouring. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. Anyway, I went on a couple people's channels, including Jared Dines, and I called them out. Now, what's wrong with the music and YouTube, and why is it failing? For the same reason, even Bad Brad. Hate to say this, because I like his channel too. You guys are a part of the fucking problem. You oversaturate it with the same shit. Now, I would listen to Bad Brad talking about why modern bands suck, and in the video, he was talking about cover bands and how the guy's screwing up. And listen, Bad Brad, you don't understand business. No one gives a fuck if they fuck up songs in the bars. The bar's worried about the register ring. They don't care if you suck. If you bring 300 people and they're ringing 15 grand and Zeppelin was just in there and rang 5, guess what? Zeppelin gets the boot and the shit band gets in. It's business. It's about making money. See, this is where people fail at business in understanding the industry. It doesn't work like that. Just like people talking about, and he was talking about doing videos and he got to keep up and he gets obsessed and, yeah, and you're a part of the problem. You just admit it. You'll be eating dinner with your wife thinking you're going to make a video. Do I do that? Absolutely not. Do I care personally about Tom and what he wants to do? Is it just fun to egg him on? Absolutely. I think he thinks he's bigger in his brain than he actually is. You go on Rick Beato with 5 million subscribers and you walk away with only 10,000, something's wrong. When your videos are at like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 views and then Sting's at like 2.5 million, what's that tell you? They don't give a fuck about you. Sorry. It's just a fact that you have to deal with. Now, STP, the Delano guy, or DeLeo, however you say his name, nobody gives a fuck about him. It was all about the song and the singer. Again. Is it a hard reality? Yeah, because if DeLeo was writing some great stuff, it would sell. And Tom's record with him didn't sell. You're done. You don't have that original singer that sang all those. I am smelling like a rose that somebody gave me. You don't have that guy no more. He's dead. And so is STP Music, unless you have that guy still. Then you'd still be relevant. And it's not going to work that way. Music is about the song and about the vocalist. That's why David Lee Roth didn't fall short after leaving Van Halen. It's why Sammy Hagar didn't fall short after leaving Montrose. It's why Ozzy didn't fall short after leaving Sabbath. It's why Dio didn't fall short. It's the singer and the song. And too many guitar players, drummers, and bass players will never fucking admit that. It's all about the music and the vocals. Sorry, it's a reality. Now you want to know what's killing the industry? Bullshit videos after bullshit videos, hundreds of them. Jared Dines even said he had to walk away with it because he was getting burnt out. Why were you getting burnt out, bro? Because you were posting so much shit caught up in the money. Money is fueling you. Money fuels YouTube. Money fueling social media influencers not to work. Go get a fucking job, go get insurance, contribute to society and your social security, and do this as a hobby. You're not revolutionizing shit. Neither is Rick Beato. He's basically turning into the fucking Oprah Winfrey of fucking music. It's sad. It really is. Now, what do I like doing? I like exposing people. So here's what I did. I called Rick Beato out. Went on his channel, and it was the Sabrina Carpenter video, and he actually incriminated himself. Well, these writers, and I said to him, you left out a lot of info. By the way, in your video, you said that this was done, all these songs are pre-production and done months in advance, number one. So what did you write on Shinedown if it was already pre-production and done months in advance? Number two, you also said that a small snippet of a section of a song of 5 seconds of vocals can get you a writing credit. Ain't plugging in a mic cable or telling somebody to add reverb a producing credit? And I said, how much of it did you actually write and produce if this is true, which you just stated in your own video? I smell fucking fraud. That's my opinion. I like Rick. I watch his channel. But I also know that I don't trust him. So then there was some comments on this channel about the Giacomo thing. Why haven't you spoke up about the Giacomo thing? Come to find out, he had Giacomo and did a video in there. And he realized the guy couldn't play. So why didn't you fucking expose him? You're the righteous guy testifying in Congress what's right and wrong with AI, but yet you let this kid slip through the fucking cracks and still take money from all these companies and Kiesel and all these fucking companies. Yet, you state in the video, they stole, okay, let's say they stole music from your friends. Well, obviously you didn't know it because you didn't question it. because you're not smart enough to go, he stole music from my friends. Well, then why didn't you recognize when you're watching Instagram that that's music of your friends? Because they're not really your fucking friends. It's a bullshit lie. And you let Giacomo go for whatever reason it is, and many other people suffered because of that. Companies suffered. People going to his concerts and paying good money for tickets suffered to watch a hack. And you had the opportunity to fucking expose him, and you didn't. Why? I asked him that too. You know what? Crickets. Why? They don't want to be associated with him, and they thought it would go away, but too many people were pressuring Rick, and he had to say something. And then what's he say in his videos? He doesn't apologize for not exposing him. You know, looking back in hindsight, I should have exposed him. It's not my job or placement, but when I have somebody come in and they're ripping companies off and legitimate people in music with ticket sales, and I don't step up, and I'm the guy that testified in Congress, yeah, I was wrong. He doesn't take the blame for that. He should. Because if Giacomo came in here and played like that, tell him, get the fuck out, I'm doing a video on you, and all that shit you just played, I'm going to expose. Because you're a fucking fraud. You're a fraud. Now, Jared Dines I like too, but, man, he talks about content and why YouTube and guitars dying and this and that. Because you have no original concepts. You're not an innovator. You have a great channel, and then you run out of content. Like everybody else. That's why I expose people. We need a cleansing of YouTube. And get all the hacks off, all the gear reviews. Why do I want to turn YouTube on when the new Kemper comes out and there's like 100 fucking people demoing it? I just need to look at 2 or 3 players. A jazz player versus a metal guy. That's it. So who else kills it? The creator agreeing with the manufacturer, agreeing with this for ad revenue. So you do the math and the numbers. Why is Bad Brad putting out 5 videos a day? It's 5 times more the ads. You make more money. It's all fueled by numbers and money. And that's what's wrong with music today. That's why music sucks. Why are bands not getting signed left and right? Because they don't want to fucking sign a band and have them write all their own shit. They want to hire a single artist. Like my good friend Mitch Malloy, this thing with Great White. He wrote for Taylor Swift too. Now he was in Nashville. He lives here. I've asked him to sing in the band as well. Oh, by the way, the band thing is going. I don't know if I said in the other videos. It's the first band is me, Jim Crean from Sabbath Nights with Vinny Appice, Carlos from Vi and Fonzie, one of the biggest Latin guys, his touring drummer, and Taylor Anderson, my good buddy Taylor, that played with Kip Winger, Lita Ford, and Cinderella. It's going to be the 4 of us. The set lists are floating around. We're going to get ready to book some dates. Hopefully 6 to 8 shows in Florida and 6 to 8 shows up in New York, Jersey area. So if you're around there, and we'll have to see if we bring it all the way to California and do flyouts over there. This will be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So there's some video on some of the stuff that I've been doing in talking. I also got hurt. My bass player came over. My dog was under me while I was cleaning the table. He jumped up. I got knocked, and I injured my hand and my arm. I did a guitar clinic. I've been going around. I did practice, and the 5150 amp is killing it, man. Just the sound. Oh, clipping. That's an original. So, the amp's been killing it. The reason why I don't have everything hooked up, and I'm sorry for the less and stuff, I got the camera mic on. I'm out in my living room. We're getting ready to do, I don't know if you can see, let me pan it up. So you can see the speakers over there and stuff and the board. I got the cables down there, the amps over here, set up. I got the basing cabinet running. So that's everything that's been going on, and it's again, I have nothing about people making money. I have no qualms about that. Just be honest about it. And if you come across the fake people, expose them. Now Tom, the whole Tom thing. Is Tom a fake? No, but he's not telling you the whole truth. He only tells partial truths. Partial. Like I said, it's a play on words. Never paid for a guitar lesson in my life. Well, you just said you went to school and everything. Yeah, my parents paid for it. George Lynch. Never took a lesson in my life. But he's been around very big theory guys his whole life. So, hey. Never took a lesson, but I've always asked my friends, hey man, if I play... What's this note? Oh, that's the flat... Oh, those are harmonic minors and flat sevens and threes? Oh, okay. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the videos. Peace out and have a great weekend. Peace.